Wow, I didn't think I'd be back so soon, but there is evidence, hard evidence, that Super Bowl 53 was fixed from the very beginning. Evidence that the Rams knew all along and had to throw the game. And everybody conspired in this event. It's the deepest rabbit hole I've ever gone down. My last video on cheating got claimed by the NFL almost as if they want to silence me. So subscribing really helps me out when the NFL takes my monetization. In case it happens again, you can support me by clicking subscribe. Let's start at level 1. The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, was involved in the scripting of Super Bowl 53. It started in the NFC Championship game, and we all know what happened there. It's much easier to sell the young Rams losing the Super Bowl than the Saints who fought back against the Manning-led Colts to win a title. So the NFL set it up that way. I mean, why else would the commissioner of the NFL fail to comment on the situation and then lie about talking to the Saints players about the blown call? If the Super Bowl wasn't fixed, it would mean that Roger Goodell is just extremely inadequate and shouldn't hold the position he does. And surely that can't be true. Level 2, our good friends, the referees. Of course, they know the game plan. They're the ones executing it. But this is about evidence, and here it is. This isn't the first Patriots Super Bowl that John Parry has been the referee in. And I'll let you guess what happened in the other one. The Patriots lost to the Giants. Okay, and in that game he called intentional grounding for a safety on Tom Brady and turned over a fumble recovery by the Patriots that then resulted in a Giants touchdown. And yes, the last Patriots game he refereed was their loss to the Steelers. But isn't that exactly the guy you wouldn't expect to call a game in favor of the Patriots? The perfect cover for doing exactly that. Early in the game, the referees showed their hand, giving a 15-yard penalty on this play. Unnecessary roughness. 15 free yards to the Patriots, and boy did they make the most of it, ending that drive by not scoring any points. On this play, the referees nullified a first down play by the Patriots, ending that drive in a punt 3 plays later, but that was probably most likely them just making it look realistic. Then, on this play, they call holding on Mark Barron, giving the Patriots a free first down. He wasn't even holding James White. He was pulling his jersey. He wasn't nowhere near close enough to hold him. Do you know how many penalties there were on the Patriots' touchdown drive in their favor? 0. But I'm sure if they needed them, they would have got them. So my opinion is also evidence. Now that's actually it for direct involvement from the referees, but it's because it goes beyond just them making calls in favor of the Patriots. Certain members of the Rams themselves knew that the game was fixed, including defensive wrecking ball Aaron Donald. This video evidence clearly shows referee John Parry confirming with Donald what his role in this game is going to be. I mean, think about it. The defensive player of the year, 20.5 sacks in the regular season, has almost no impact on the game whatsoever. Are you going to argue that the Patriots game plan for him to keep him out of the game? More like he was told what to do and didn't have a choice but to throw the game. Now let's talk about Todd Gurley. First team, All-Pro, NFL touchdown leader, and he gets 10 carries. Now that sounds like someone trying not to win. Now plenty of people are arguing that he was actually injured despite nobody on the Rams claiming on or off the record that Gurley was anything but fully healthy, as well as Gurley himself saying the exact same thing after the game. And check out this footage. If Todd Gurley was too injured to play a big role in that game, would he be jogging back to the locker room? I don't know about you, but if I've got a knee injury, I'm not running anywhere I don't have to. So that leaves one alternative. He was kept out of the game so that the Patriots can win. Sean McVay was clearly involved. I mean, he was the only person to claim he thought the Saints call was a fair call, and he called the same play 25 times that analysts before the game were chatting and talking about, so you can bet the Patriots were well aware of it. The hottest offensive mind in the NFL that's gotten about 6 people hired as head coaches this year blows it on the biggest stage, not likely without league intervention. He was gifted a spot in the Super Bowl in exchange for throwing the game. And now to the center of it all, the Patriots. I mean, just look at the reaction when the final whistle blows. It's as if they already knew they were going to win. There's no huge eruption, players running onto the field. It all seems very casual, businesslike, and it's as if it was no surprise to anybody in that organization. I mean, just look at this. They already had hats and t-shirts ready-made declaring them Super Bowl champions. How could they have already known? You can't make that many t-shirts in 5 minutes on the sideline. That was premeditated. And so we've covered all the points. The league knew, the referees knew, the Rams knew, and the Patriots definitely knew. This game was only going one way the entire time. Todd Gurley wasn't benched in favor of CJ Anderson. Anderson still had less carries than him, and Julian Edelman getting this wide open, that's the signs of a defense giving up yards on purpose. The thing is, I know the game was fixed. That's obvious with all of this evidence, but what I can't figure out is why. Why did the NFL want the Patriots to tie the Steelers for most Super Bowls won by a single franchise? Why did they want Brady to have more than any other player, breaking the tie at 5? I don't know why the NFL wanted those records broken, but I won't give up until I find out.